intro music.
No, we don't have intro music.
Oh,
And welcome
copyright.
back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Alternative Podcast featuring boys.
It's episode 5, by the way.
Say hi, the boys. Episode
Yeah,
5.
we made it 5 episodes. Round of applause. Someone insert the sound effect. Nope.
Applause. Yep, sound effects.
Yes, we made it
Yeah.
5 episodes, and Sunny's mic quality has gotten worse.
No, it's
I'm
okay though.
tired of shit.
It's fine.
My charm is still here.
Yeah, I don't think that was here either.
Yeah, I doubt it.
No,
It
but
was not in episode 3.
I don't know how you guys been.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Pretty
Finally
solid.
getting a break from freaking college work. So,
College is
Start
for bums
grinding.
anyway. It's for bums.
yeah. Helldivers is better.
Yeah,
Helldivers is mid. I don't want to hear it.
it's not mid. Stop. That game is good.
Bro, it's so good.
So,
I only really find it fun with friends, honestly. Like, I don't like playing with randoms. They're too
So-
toxic.
speaking of mid, Damian, why do you think Rise of the Ronin is mid? This is the last time we're going to talk about it. I promise.
Yep. This is the last time we're going to talk about it because we're going to get the in-depth review. The
Okay.
in-depth critique on why Rise of the Ronin is mid.
Why?
Gross with it.
So, as a quick explanation, this is the first open world story driven game that Team Ninja has produced because previous titles such as Ninja Gaiden, Neo, Wulong, none of them are open world. Wulong was the only one that had any sort of story driving, and the story was boring to say the least. Problem with Rise of the Ronin is that it appears, and I'm uncertain because I have not played too many of the older open world games, has outdated concepts for open world games, such as side quests being extremely bland, your usual fetch quest stuff, take one item, deliver an item, blah blah blah.
Sounds like the average
Uh,
Ubisoft game.
What was that?
That it sounds like the average Ubisoft game.
Average Ubisoft game. The story, I guess I'll just say now, extraordinarily bland. The other issue that I have with the story is that you are given the option of being anti-shogunate or pro-shogunate. You play both sides as part of the required story, so there is no deciding what faction you're on. It does not determine what quests are available. It barely changes the outcome of the story. Things end up in the most mediocre shit. Speaking of mediocre shit, the boss fights. I play on the hardest difficulty. Not as a brag, just as a why not.
It's a little rich
The
flex.
the difficulty scaling for the boss fights is horrible. Bosses are either ridiculously easy to kill or the hardest things you have ever fought in a video game. It's bad. Also, with the boss fights, there are games where you fight the same enemy multiple times throughout the story, and sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. Rise of the Row Mid has that. You fight your Blade Twin 4 separate times. And they only get more annoying and more bullshit with each attempt you go through. They get faster move sets, which is a whole nother discussion. They get statuses, which paralysis sucks. If they paralyze you, you're as good as dead. And overall, the fights just aren't fun. Like all the Blade Twin fights, the difficulty scaling sucks. I'll keep that real. Combat, not as refined. I'll just keep that short. The combat is not refined once you get into mid to late game because of a self-discussion I was having. The whole speed versus readability thing. The artificial difficulty comes in mid to late game because every single enemy has an attack chain that you cannot react to the first hit of. Because of the way the
that's
deflect
annoying.
system works, if you miss one deflect, you are almost guaranteed to die to the rest of the combo because you will be stun locked.
Oh yeah, that's actually fucking awful. And you
Yeah,
said that.
there's the short and sweet of it. That's why that game fucking sucks. I still platinumed it. I still think listen, if there's anything that the game has going for it, most of the characters are really rememberable. But if a character goes off by themselves, they die. It's fucking dumb. It's so predictable. Every fucking fucking time a character goes off by themselves, the most predictable villain, most anticipated villain comes to kill them.
Oh,
It's fucking stupid. Yeah, Rise of the Ronin. Buy it now. Not sponsored by Sony or whoever the hell, Team Ninja, any of those people, publishers.
So
so it's
where do
fun.
you rate it in the Team Ninja games?
I mean, I only really have experience with Neo 2, and Neo 2 I sunk well over 500 hours into, and I would honestly give that shit like a 9 out of 10. Like, that shit is clean. Obviously, it's a flawed game. Every game is flawed. Rise of the Ronin, I have to give it a 5 or a 6. It's enjoyable, but it's lacking so many things that made a lot of the previous Team Ninja titles enjoyable and replayable. It
Now
has
here's
no
a
replayability in my mind.
here's a question I got. Do you think that them making it an open world is what killed it? Or,
No. I don't believe I don't believe that's what killed it, but I do believe that developers hopping onto the trend of, oh, it has to be open world or else it's not good. That shit's kind of pissing me off.
yeah, I think kind of the blow up of Elden Ring and stuff sparked the make everything an open world or call it if it's any bit difficult now call it a Souls-like. I
See,
hate that trend.
the thing about Elden Ring's open world though is that you can argue that it's not alive, and I can completely understand why some people would say that, especially if you're more experienced with the game. But the thing that Team Ninja doesn't know how to do is immersive storytelling. They do not know how to do that shit.
There was
With
like nothing interesting in the world either, really.
with all of From Software. Like one of the things that you're just as a quick side, one of the quick things like first things you're experienced with is like in Stormvale Castle, that giant fucking squid thing underneath the castle.
Oh
And you
yeah,
gotta question what the fuck is that? Why is it there? You know, your usual like W's and H, right?
yeah.
Then you find out it's Godwin, his influence spreads, first guy to die. Then you start seeing symbols of him being around. The crabs that have like the eyes and the death faces on it. Like all that type of shit. They don't tell you that that's going on unless you read the item descriptions and unless you start putting the pieces together. Team Ninja never does that. In Neo, they don't do that. In Rise of the Ronin, they don't do that. I don't even know if they did that in Ninja Gaiden, because to be fair, Ninja Gaiden, I don't even know what the plot is of that game. You're just a ninja, I guess, trying to kill shit.
Yeah, but they didn't create the plot for Ninja Gaiden. They only did the third game, right?
I don't even know. As
I'm
far
I'm,
as I know,
I'm pretty sure they only did the
that's
third
right.
one, the third game. And
I
could be
couldn't
wrong.
tell you. I have no clue.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Uh, their most popular games, to my knowledge, would be like Ninja Gaiden, Neo. Neo, as far as I'm concerned, does not do that immersive storytelling at all.
Okay.
And it's an unfortunate thing. Don't get me wrong, Team Ninja makes amazing games, but they're just not versed in storytelling. What they are versed in is combat, and like this might be a controversial take. I don't know if anybody watching cares about Wulong. Wulong, I would argue, has a more developed combat system than Rise of the Ronin. So, you know. But yeah. So you guys
Wulong's two
please take
fans are
over for
gonna
about
be heated
five
about that.
minutes.
I mean, no, actually, Wulong's two fans will be cheering. What am I saying? But oh yeah, Talon. I was gonna say to you, friggin', what do you think about like the whole kind of surge of interest again with Helldivers? I feel like the recent like thing about like all the Autons getting fully defeated and jumping them back, trying to take back what is it, Cyberstan or whatever. I feel like that brought a bit of interest and life back to the game for everyone.
I don't. Are you talking about just for us or for the community in general?
I feel like a bit of both. I feel like the player count definitely rised again near like the end of like the automaton sweep. You know what I mean?
Because I don't think I agree with you. I definitely think personally for us, like in our friend group, I think it did. Like we've been playing it more because I just been enjoying it more. Like I was getting floored all the time, and now I'm starting to learn the game more, so it's more fun. And I just was so distracted
Yeah.
by Rainbow Six, but No, I think the
Yeah,
fan base has
Steve's
been there.
like, bro,
I don't think it's like I think it's just growing. I don't think it like went away and then came back. I think it's always been big. So
I guess that's fair. I mean, I do sometimes see IGN post like friggin' random Helldivers lore on
IGN
fucking.
posts about that every day though. It is kind of
Yeah, I mean, I
ridiculous.
guess kind of obsessed. Yeah, it's probably that one guy too that looks like a tomato or whatever. Okay,
The one reporter.
yeah, bro, that guy. I don't even know his name, bro. He just low key pisses me off.
No, but I definitely think Helldivers is good. Like I'm really liking it. Um, we were playing Helldive today. That was fun. I liked how hectic it was. It was crazy,
Oh
but
yeah,
definitely
yo,
enjoyable.
so my perspective when like it was going down, dude, there was like a million bugs swarming me when I was like Cameron, and
Yeah.
I've had that heavy machine gun, bro. I was just lighting them up like crazy. It was so fucking cool. But dude, I hope they add more of the shit soon. Because if you've seen like all like the posts online about like the guys who are just like playing, and then one of the devs will join and like spawn in like the vehicles and shit. We already know there's gonna be like some like buggy to drive around the map with, and there's like an APC too. It's kind of lit, but I don't know fucking when we're actually gonna get them unless it's like I feel like we'll get something for like holding out on the defense here if we win. You know what I mean? Because it seems like they like to reward us for like actually winning shit by giving us like new loot.
Yeah, and I could say like they did this whole invasion thing that's going on right now in the game. Are they adding? Did they add new automatons? Because it just seems like we were fighting the same ones. So
I don't
I
know
don't
yet.
know.
It might be at higher difficulties, but I hope they
We
added
were on the
something.
highest difficulty in the game. Remember?
Oh, we were. That was.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I know we were cooking at that. What the
Yeah,
hell?
that it was basically just rocket barrages everywhere we went. But I mean, like in general, I didn't see any new automatons unless I just they haven't added them yet or they're going to. But
Yeah.
one thing about the game that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I get it. But it's like because I don't really know what I'd be expecting. But a lot of the planets seem similar, with just like different palette swaps of each other, and that's why I can't play the game all the time because it's like yeah, it's fun, but I like different scenery sometimes, and it just yeah, this planet is like desert and this planet's a jungle, but they're kind of like the same layout, you know, like unless I'm just not thinking about it right, but it just that's what it seemed like. But the game's still fun. Like I would give it a really high rating, like honestly, like a 9.5 out of 10. It's
I
just
get what you.
yeah,
Maybe they should like. They need to take notes from like other games I played. Like even for example, just like shout out to Peak Indie Game right here, Risk of Rain 2. Like the like environments on them, even if it's just still like doesn't have like structures and like much things built by any sort of civilization, they still got like
hmm
different layouts for the maps that make them feel like somewhat different enough.
yeah,
And I know what
I'll,
you mean. How that needs like more like terrains, more like a mountainous map would be kind of cool. And so they need like
yeah.
more structure based maps for sure.
Also,
Because to go like
more mission types for sure, because playing the same mission types over and over again does get kind of boring. So definitely
yeah
more mission types, because dude, you can only launch the ICBM so many times. You can only get the hard drive so many times, kill the Hulk so many times. Like, I hope they add new missions, which I think they will, but I just hope they add more. I mean, the mission variety
yeah
is not as bad as like Suicide Squad game, but it's still like it
again
does get it just play if you play the shit out of the game like that, you just start noticing patterns like that. So I don't know.
yeah. And I think I don't know. Hopefully they just don't give up on it because like another game it kind of just sometimes reminds me of because of like PvE elements is and like just doing like the same few objectives over and over again is ironically enough save the world in Fortnite. But that mode was actually Heat for those who know,
Not a huge
those who
fan of
played
Save the
know.
World. Not a huge fan.
But what was I gonna say? Friggin' oh yeah, speaking of Fortnite in general, friggin' I'm actually hyped to see like the new Avatar shit when it comes out. But
Yeah,
they only just dropped the skins lately.
I've never. Well, I've already saw what the Aang skin looked like because people were leaking
Oh
it.
yeah, it kind of looks weird that he's tall,
Yeah,
but
no, but I don't know. I never watched Avatar. I know I should, but that's why I'm not really too excited about that. But something did just happen in Fortnite, though. It's not that big of a deal, so it might not even be worth bringing up. But I'll say it anyway. They're getting rid of the like rarities on skins. Like when you click a skin, it will say it's legendary rarity or rare rarity.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they just got rid of that, I think, and people were like upset about that. And I don't get that because, like, what does that do? Just because it says it's legendary doesn't matter. Like, what makes the skin rare in Fortnite is how often it comes back, or like how old the skin is. Like, nobody cares. Like, you're not gonna look at the skin and be like, well, this skin's legendary, so it's better. All the crossover skins are technically legendary. And did that make you feel any better owning them? No, it doesn't matter. So I just think
I
it's
think
dumb.
I think it's just because like when it comes to like Fortnite originals and stuff. You remember like that once what was it? That skin called like Hail or whatever that came out recently? The one that looks like Evo XQC or whatever, fucking
Yeah.
garbage. Yeah, fucking that skin's like what, like 12, 1500. It doesn't even come with a back bling or anything. And everyone's like, well, that should be like 800 V-Bucks because it's ugly as shit and doesn't come with anything. So I think the idea is like they might just start releasing these like ugly ass skins for like 1500 to 2000 V-Bucks.
And
Even though
whatever. Who cares? Just don't buy them.
yeah, but I guess like if something cool comes out and they overprice it, that just sucks then.
Well, I hope they don't do that, but I'm saying, like, in general, I don't think that's what they're doing. I just think they saw that it was useless, and they were just like, we're just taking it out of the game, because it does confuse people. So, I don't know. Because people are going to be like, what makes this legendary? You know, like, nothing. That's just from Save
Yeah.
the World, like, there were legendary things. Like, that was that type of rarity. And with the guns in Fortnite, but the skins, like, that didn't really matter. It's not a big deal. But, yeah, I don't know.
Well, at least we can sit here and say that, Helldivers is pretty chill, most of us, and that Fortnite's chill. And once again, for most of us, seems like friend Damian over here isn't having a good time with Rise of the Ronin.
We didn't say that, he just said it was mid.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Sounds like he seems more disappointed by it, which I mean, I guess it makes sense,
Hmm.
like the friggin' next game to play till that DLC comes out in June for him.
But
Mhm.
fuck, what was he gonna?
I'm ready for June, honestly. Start of summer, fucking isn't the boys coming back?
Yeah, the boys are coming back in July, but I
No, I
don't know, man.
fucking need
I never,
that.
I don't really care for the summer. I'm more of a fall guy, but I just hate the winter time, dude. It just sucks ass. But summer's alright, I guess.
Peak. Shut
What
up.
what do you
Wintertime
say?
is peak.
Winter time is not peak, bro. It's just because you
Oh
don't go
Wintertime is
hell,
outside.
oh
Bro,
hell
I
no!
go outside.
You go outside and do what?
You have never seen my
He starts
backyard
singing
before.
Christmas carols. He's like, shit.
Yeah, Damien. No offense. I don't know if you've ever seen your backyard before.
I have
Fucking
seen my backyard before.
Damien's backyard's kind of chill. It's big as hell. Fucking,
Exactly.
you can host like the
I
ending of Red Dead 2 there.
You know what? I have never taken you to the property marker. It's high, very high up.
Fucking yeah, is it all the way up that friggin' hill?
I mean, I could probably show you how high up it is next time you're over, but
Yeah, I don't know about that. Sounds like I'm gonna get murdered.
bro doesn't want to hike. No, dude, you should see, dude. There was a deer skull. Like my old neighbor planted a deer skull, on like a stake in the middle of the woods, bro.
Is he chill like that?
The old neighbor was chill like that. I think that was the dude that used to race me with a football in his arms. I remember that. That was fun.
What happened? Did he move or like?
Yeah, he moved out. I mean, my other former neighbor, uh, that dude was a sheep herder, and the sheep had the tendency to break out. And my former neighbor, I'm assuming this was part of it.
Don't tell me he
But
killed the sheep.
he threatened to kill the sheep with a shotgun and said, or no, it wasn't a shotgun. What was it? Maybe it was a shotgun. Probably was a shotgun. Let's be real. Saying, if you don't herd these sheep up, I will be having mutton for dinner tonight. And he got them all rounded up, nice and orderly.
Oh well, that's a good ending to it. I thought you were gonna say he fucking started eating lamb chops for dinner.
And then that shotgun neighbor got divorced, and
Oh wow,
that sucked. But oh well.
random fucking stray.
Mhm.
Fucking one moment you're aiming a gun at the sheep, the next your wife leaves you.
Yep,
Time to develop a gambling addiction.
that was a sad day.
They always say 99% of gamblers quit before their big win.
That is correct, and that is true.
Logic to live by. I don't know. Do you guys know anyone that's addicted to gambling?
I don't know what my mom's thing.
No.
That's my knowledge.
Do you guys think you could be addicted to gambling?
At some point, probably.
Only in like video games, because
Yeah,
I don't
I don't know
really
if
want
you
to
ever
throw my
played-
money at freaking slot machines.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever played GTA 5 Blackjack.
Oh no, that's addicting.
That's
That's addicting. I will
That's
throw
very
my money at that
addicting.
dealer
No,
and
the
get
horse
robbed.
racing was the addicting part.
The horse races
No,
were
horse
super
racing is terrible. I'm so ass at it. I can't win ever. I
It's,
fucking
I
suck.
mean, that's kind of the point. That it's random odds based on the horse, but you know.
Yeah, well, every time I fucking place money, I just lose. I never won.
Well, go. Okay, let's go to the next Kentucky Derby, and we'll bet.
Oh, nice. I could just lose
Honestly,
more money.
we should do sports bets. Although I bet none of us are interested in any sports, or at least we don't
Yeah.
share interest in sports.
Yeah, I was gonna say friggin' I'm about to just say like something random and just pray I win money. I have no clue what I'm yapping about for half of them.
Honestly, no. If there's like a consistent bet that you could get, like do F1 and like somebody crashing within the first lap. That's actually a very good one.
Well,
Our most recent
you
F1
can
race.
actually bet on that. That's not even
Yeah.
fair.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that is so easy.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Because most recent one I watched, there was a crash turn 2 that caused a 20-minute delay. It was the Japan race that happened.
Yeah.
I believe a week ago. No, was it a week ago? No, 2 days ago.
Wait, so you don't watch any shows, but you watch sports races?
I only watched. I've only caught 2 F1 races because the problem is they broadcast at like midnight.
Uh,
So I rarely catch them, but I wanted to get into it.
Is
Well, that's
F1
really
racing just NASCAR with faster cars? Do they just
Faster
drive in a big
cars.
circle?
No, they don't. No, they don't drive in a circle. They actually have tracks. I mean,
yeah,
NASCAR
that's,
has
that's from
tracks
cars,
too,
bro. Get
but
the hell out of here with your freaking Disney brain.
yeah.
There are
mean, the
cars.
thing
What are you talking about, Disney brain? What? They're cars. What are they? Formula One cars. That's what they are. Call me Disney
Yeah, well,
brained.
friggin' fuck that, bro. What is that? Cars 2
I've
that
never
they did
even
that?
seen the Cars movies. So
Well, nah, that's cap. That's cap.
that's
You
not
had
cap.
to have
I've
seen
never
one.
seen Cars
You had
1,
to have
2,
seen
or
at least
3.
one.
No, I have not.
That's surprising.
It's not a big deal. I wasn't a
Which
big
one
Disney
was
guy
the,
growing up.
Which one was the F1 car in Cars? Was that 2?
I have
think that was
no fucking idea, dude.
Hey, bro, I'm just talking. Bro, I'm just talking to myself. I'm trying to think out loud.
Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't watch sports. I used to play soccer, but I just lost interest in it. I just think
play
sports are
soccer, too.
boring. Like to watch them.
Yeah, they're more fun to play.
I could agree. I still think there's some excitement when like the World Cup comes around, like for like football and everything.
Damian definitely is like only in football just to watch like Ronaldo or something.
No, I just caught it during like a free block. Yeah, I think it was senior year. So that was entertaining though, even though they barely do shit, and then they get death threats if they miss, but still mildly interesting. The only sports that are interesting to me are the ones with any sort of physical violence.
So
Most sports. Do
Physical violence.
you like UFC?
No, but I mean like the ones that have a very high aggression rate.
Do you like
Like
UFC and hockey? Yeah.
Hockey's a clean one.
They're not supposed to
Very-
fight, but it's like an unspoken
Yeah.
rule that you're allowed
Again, I
to.
don't know why they just start beating the shit out of each other just cause.
Yo, did you guys see that one hockey player? I don't think it was too long ago. He like literally killed a guy in the
Yeah.
hockey ring. He literally like he picked like he put his leg really high, like almost like a high kick, and slit the dude's throat with his cleat, with like his little skate.
Yeah, I think I heard
That
of
is so fucking wild, bro. And then
Yeah,
the
dude,
people in the
that's
camera didn't even turn away. They just kept looking at it and zooming in, like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, but that's evil too.
See, bro, but it's like, would you want them to turn away?
Yes,
your
if
last
you're
day,
dude, there's
bro.
children there. You want them to watch the guy get his neck slit?
Not
Like,
even
bro,
that, bro. That's your last moments, and then figure everyone's just gonna go reposting on Twitter and shit, bro. Hell no, turn that camera away, bro.
oh,
It'll last
okay,
my
okay.
last of my strength. I'll freaking flick blood at the camera so it covers it or something. Freaking-
Yeah. You're like piercing blood the camera. I get it.
Yeah, bro. I'm freaking blood bending that
Like,
shit
bro,
or something.
It's like, bro, don't you hate it whenever somebody is recording something, like someone falls and then they turn the camera down? That shit's so annoying. You get no payoff.
What? I'm not trying to watch people die because I'm not a sociopath.
Bro. Bro. Everyone has their tendencies. lad.
Damian goes on best gore all the time.
Bro. Yeah, nah, fuck that.
You
Those
know,
videos. Are too
I
much
can't
for
watch
me.
videos of people dying. It just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Damian's like, I ate that shit for breakfast.
Dude, Reddit 50/50 was where I was at for like 2 weeks and like fucking.
No, I did not
stuff.
like Reddit 50/50. It was literally like a video of a bunny getting, like a video of a bunny just chilling in the snow, or like fat guy looking at you with gigantic titties.
No, most of
No,
them
you
was
know
like
what, you
cute
know what,
dogs
like,
or
the
like
pro-
3 kittens falling to their death or something.
Yeah, the problem with 50/50s is they were like so predictable that 90% of them you knew what was coming anyways. You just clicked on it just to fucking see what it fucking comes out looking like. And you watch a guy like fucking buzz his hand in half or something.
Yeah, see, but then it's like that makes me question like why do certain shows like Botched, for example, or like whatever the hell that pimple popper, whatever,
Dr. Pimple
I think
Popper.
is what it
That
is.
show is so gross.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like why are they allowed to show all the gore on?
Because
Just
it's a
regular-
goddamn pimple versus someone
'Cause,
friggin'
yeah.
life coming to an
Have
end.
you never watched Botched or that show?
Damien, but this is the loophole that you're not seeing, and it's very fucking obvious. It's medical violence. That's allowed on TV. It's medical violence. It's like plastic surgery, or
Yeah,
it's like the facial shit with the pimples. It literally, that's the loophole. It has to be medical violence. Medical violence is
like,
allowed.
listen,
You can show that.
like I understand that that's like that would be a loophole, but I don't. I mean more of like the idea of showing like any sort of extremely gross out content like that.
Yeah.
And the only thing you get is like a flash advisory.
Well,
That's all you get.
Because they, again, with the loophole, they'll pitch it to the network and be like, well, it could also be informational, like it will teach you things about your body, and like it's good to know these things. Like, what's a video of a dude getting his neck slit with a fucking skate? What's that going to teach you? Not to play hockey? I don't know.
It's gonna
Not to get
teach
your
you
neck cut
freaking
open.
trauma.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
hey, I'm not
it's-
complaining. I'm not complaining. I think those shows are very educational.
No, they're not. I think Dr. Pimple Popper is disgusting. It's so gross. I don't know how people
Hey,
watch that
hey,
shit.
get the hell out of here.
What?
No, freaking Dr. Pimple Popper being educational or anything.
That's
get the hell out
gross.
of here.
It's so disgusting, dude. People watch that. Like my stepmom watches that a lot. I don't know why.
Or any sort of like, I mean, this is like kind of off the subject, but like any sort of like murder television, I don't understand.
What do you mean murder television?
No,
Like true
like
crime?
not like not how it's broadcasted, but how people find it like incredibly interesting, like how it's become such an expanded genre.
Are you talking about true crime in general? Like reporting
Like
on like
true
serial
Yeah,
killers
like
and
anything
murderers?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything like that. I don't find the majority of the stories interesting. Like, dude, Forensic Files, that was where it was at. But now it's just Janet was walking home one night with her boyfriend. They went into the car, and then it's just like that shit.
No, you're
All the
missing it.
boring-
It's like he was the perfect house husband. Little did they know he had a secret life and a secret personality. And like he's like a murderer and he kills his wife, and it's based on a true story. Do you know why that shit's popular? White women and wine. That's why it's popular. White women and wine, bro. That's why it's popular. They sit there with their fucking friends, like the winos that they are, and they sit there and like drink up and watch these murder shows, fantasizing about their husbands killing them. It's crazy.
Talon,
What?
what would we do if we see you on a documentary one day?
Me?
Yeah.
I'd be the one getting murdered if you saw me in the documentary.
I mean, like, do you want us to like Like if we knew it was happening, do you want us to like do anything? Like go up there and be like, "Town was the worst fucking
No.
guy
If I'm on a documentary and I was murdered, I don't know. I don't know what I want you to do. I'm fucking dead, bro. It's not
We're gonna be
important to
like,
me.
I'll be like, "Town was so dog shit at Rainbow Six Siege."
Oh my god.
What?
He couldn't even reach gold 1.
If I die, I want to be put in the Harambe heaven photo.
Talent, you gotta step up your ranks, bro. You still platinum.
I'm gold now on Siege. So
Okay, wait. Wait. Somebody, real quick, explain to me how the rank system works. Like, it goes from like what, copper to bronze to etc.
it's copper, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, emerald, and then champion.
I thought
Okay.
Emerald then Diamond.
I don't know. But
think
champion's the
emerald's
top, copper's the bottom. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. Okay.
And the champion number, it tells you how many champions are in the world or like on that console too. So if it's like
And the
if it
average-
says champion 850, it means there's 850 other champions on the console.
Yeah, and friggin' average fucking champion neckbeard match is just a TDM match.
Yeah.
Or does that number not tell you your rank compared to other champions?
No, it just shows you how many champions there are. Once you're champion, you're max rank. I'm pretty sure. Like there's nothing you can do.
But
It-
doesn't it like? Isn't there a
Mm.
thing for like
Maybe.
like it shows like the champion at like number 1, kind of like the whole like Apex thing. Like it'll show you what like Apex Predator rank you are in terms
No,
of like RP or like.
No, with
EP.
Siege, how it works is it shows everybody like the champion logo, and it will just say how many champions are on console. So
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if you click, like if me and you were both champion, it will say champion 850 for me and champion 850 for you if there's 850. It doesn't matter. Champions max rank regardless. So there's not like a number one champion. Like that's just your performance if you're a number one champ. I'm pretty sure. I could be talking that to my ass right now, dude. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I've never hit champ. I probably never will, but
Hey, no, we're gonna get you there.
Friggin'
Level 14, dude. You know what? This is something I just want to mention quick because I didn't get to tell you guys about this.
What?
I played a match because obviously I finished Rise of the Ruin, and dude, I got locked out by a castle.
Fuck.
Really?
I hate when that
Locked
happens.
out by a castle, bro. That shit pissed me off.
Either that means
That guy.
you're like you weren't paying attention, or that the castle was just shitty.
Oh, you want to know what the castle did? The castle knew that I was out of sight.
Mm-hmm.
He put up a barricade, ripped down the barricade. I went towards that barricade to get back in sight. He put up another barricade. He then took down that barricade by putting a castle wall on top of that and completely locked me out of sight.
Well,
I got a kill. I got a kill by just roaming off site, so I'll take it. But
Was
all you gotta do is just preserve your KD. GG's.
he's like in the negatives, bro. I'm bad at that game.
I was gonna say, speaking of killing, I saw this the other day and I just brought it today because I just wanted to talk about it. Did you guys see that woman that killed her friend with eye drops?
What?
Oh
I haven't.
no.
The headline
What?
is Wisconsin woman gets life in prison for killing friend with eye drops. This happened in 2018, but she just got convicted for a life sentence. And so what happened was, she was 40 years old and she was convicted of murder for poisoning Lynn Hernan, 62, in October 2018. She was also convicted of 2 counts of felony theft, and she was sentenced to the maximum of 5 years on each of the theft charges. And apparently what happened was, it was a friend of hers, or like her hairdresser, and she killed them to avoid being caught stealing $300,000 from them. And she thought she could get away with the theft, and she thought killing her would make it easier to get away with. And
Wow.
yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Like she put, you were probably wondering how the fuck does she kill someone with eye drops? Apparently, what happened was she put it in her friend's water, and it poisoned her and killed her. So, and then she actually cried when she was convicted. She was like, oh, "This is horrible!" Like literally in tears. But she murdered her fucking friend. Like she's so stupid. I don't feel bad for her at all.
Yeah,
Wasn't
no.
there like,
We're
wasn't there
good.
like a 3? Was it? Was
Like
like a
what?
really big bank heist recently, or like
Oh,
not
Yeah,
bank
the-
heist, but like
I've heard about it, but I don't really know anything
There's a
about
giant
it.
bank heist recently.
I don't think it was a bank heist. I think it was a money storage facility, which I think is technically separate than a bank.
Isn't a bank just a money storage facility?
I mean, well, I mean, I don't know. You could, I mean, yes, you could count it as that. But I think it was like a I don't even know how the hell to describe it.
Yeah, it was a 30.
Basically, it's like
Yeah, it was a money storage facility, right? And there was 30 million was stolen without friggin' alarms going off or whatever.
because they broke into
Damn.
the roof.
Who
And
was in
decided
charge of
to
this
blast a hole
operation?
in the
Fucking
wall.
Lester from GTA?
Yeah, for real,
What the
bro.
I
hell?
don't
Lester
know.
was
They
on
haven't
it.
gotten caught yet.
Okay,
We'll find out.
Lester really stepped up the fucking money.
Do you know?
Actually, wait, no.
What were you gonna say?
I'm gonna say, low key, that's a downgrade. Didn't you make like friggin' 200 mil in the one heist or whatever?
I don't know, man. But it's not
I
really
forget,
important.
but I haven't played online in literally years.
I was gonna say, you know what usually happens with people like this? They get away with like big bank heists. Like usually how they fall apart is they just get greedy and like try to kill each other and like try to take more money from the other people. So I guess we'll see. But honestly, dude, it's fucked up to say this because it's like, yeah, like theft is wrong and it's a crime. But that type of when I hear about that type of shit, it's kind of cool. Like, like that's kind of
Yeah.
interesting. Like they got in with no alarms going off. That is so impressive. It's like
I mean,
an
it
art
is
form at
pretty
that point.
fucking interesting.
Did anyone get killed? Do you know?
No,
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I think
see-
it was just a quick and clean, in and out.
See, if
Can't
they
even
murdered
frickin-
somebody, then that's horrible. And obviously, stealing is bad. But I'm saying like, it's kind of cool. It's like Baby Driver type shit.
Baby Driver. I don't even.
It's a good movie. You should see it.
Yeah, no, apparently they did
Bro, I'm
sneaky.
not even into
shit.
movies. I refuse. I'm not into movies at all.
You don't like any movies.
Listen, there are movies I like, but I'm
Name
just
one
not,
movie
not
you
the-
like.
not the type- JJK Zero.
Oh my god,
bro.
name a non-anime movie that you like.
Non-anime or non? How about let's say
Non-animated. Non-animated.
Non-animated. Shit.
Okay.
I genuinely don't know. I don't like movies.
You don't like dude,
I
that sounds
don't
so
like
boring.
I don't like I don't like live action anything. I gotta be honest. Live action anything.
What about live action Dark Souls?
That doesn't exist.
Oh, it's gonna.
No,
with
they'll
how,
honestly
like,
make an animated Dark Souls before they made a live action.
I mean, somebody did like a Bloodborne cartoon like I don't know 5 years ago. A trailer for it,
It's kind of neat.
and there's like the comics and whatnot. Actually, I have one of the Dark Souls comics. I don't even remember I don't even remember where it is. I think it's in like this storage box over here.
No, but I can't believe you don't
Comics.
like movies, dude. That's crazy.
It's just like I'm not the type of person that I don't want to sit. The thing is, I don't get invested in story. Like I don't get invested in storylines when it's actual people.
Why?
And it goes on
You-
that previous
you-
point
don't you
of,
feel like you could-
celebrities.
Connect with people more if it's like an actual person.
If I see Brad Pitt on the screen crying about how his dog died, I'm going to sit there and laugh.
Okay.
Because it's Brad Pitt. If The Rock is crying to me about how his wife left him, I'm going to laugh.
But if Lola Bunny's crying because her and Bugs broke up, that would bring you to tears, right? Seriously? That's what I don't get.
Listen. Oh, first of all. But it's just like if it's like I said, if it's a celebrity, I have such a hard time with it. The other thing is a lot of the movie plots are just really boring to me. Like Dune, for example.
Dune is not boring, stop.
I'm just saying it. Like this goes to the extent of my knowledge about what a movie is, and I base what a movie is off the trailer.
Yes.
It's like oh, dude, don't judge a book by its cover. That shit. Seeing the cover, seeing the name lets you know if you should pick it up or not.
Hmm.
That's your first impression of a book. That's your first impression of a movie. Is the trailer. Dune is just people riding worms, and there's like a government. That's it.
Couldn't
the
you,
movie.
couldn't you just simplify anything like that? I could say One Piece is just pirates and a government. Like that's literally
That's listen. I'm not denying that that's correct. I'm not denying that you are correct in making that. Not assumption. I can't remember what the word is right now. You're not wrong in saying that. It's just for me, I have a much easier
So-
time connecting to. You know, I can't even like defend.
So if I put Dune in the One Piece art style, you would watch it. That's the problem. Like, I don't get.
Yeah.
I could take
That is
anything. You say
brain rot.
the stories aren't that good.
Okay,
Dude, no offense.
well,
Some of these anime that we watch, the stories are terrible. We
I
just
can't
sit there.
deny that.
Hey, wait, why do you watch them then?
No, I'm like some of these anime. Like he acts like, oh, because if it's animated, he'll give it more of a chance, and that's what I don't understand. Like if it was animated, you would have at least seen the movie, regardless if you liked it or not.
Okay. The thing is, it's hard to explain my point without any sort of like additional thinking, especially on like a limited time podcast. And because you have brought up very like extraordinarily valid counter arguments to everything I'm saying.
Okay, hold up. This is what I have to ask you first. Have you ever
Okay.
seen an anime that you looked at the cover and said, "This looks bad, but I'll give it a chance," and you liked it?
Yes.
So why can't you do that for a movie? You just said, "Oh, if the trailer looks bad, I'm not watching it." But I just said if the
okay,
cover looks
I-
bad for an anime,
okay.
you still watched it. And you
Okay.
said, "Yeah." So what's the difference? I don't.
Okay, so okay, what are some recent here? Okay, you know what one movie that I was gonna give a chance was?
What?
What year did it come out? Joker.
Okay, it's a good movie.
Okay, did
I was
you?
gonna give that a chance.
Why
That
did
is
you
a
want to go see it?
live
Because you're a redditor.
It was because I was around people who were like big like DC fanatics and like, dude,
Okay.
this looked so good. The trailer, all the discussion around it, the leaks, all this stuff.
So why didn't you watch it?
And just the fact that it was the time I wanted to give that a chance. That's the thing. I am a person who will only give things a chance at specific times.
Okay. So why
Like
didn't
music.
you watch the
I will
movie?
only ever
You said everything sat. It was all
because
perfect
my
for
ex
you.
did not because my ex did not want to go with me, and I decided, fuck it, I don't care enough.
It's on HBO, dude. Just watch it on there.
I don't have any streaming service.
Yeah, but do
That's the
the
other
free
thing.
trial trick where you get a free trial.
That's the other thing. I am extraordinarily stuck in my niche.
Oh my god.
I do not venture outside of my niche, and
You're stuck in your ways.
many like exactly.
But if I put
I'm very
Joker
hard set.
instead of just being DC's Joker, I put Ghibli's Joker, you'd be first one in the first row, right? That's the point I don't understand. Studio
It has
Ghibli
to be-
Joker, you'd be there.
No, if Studio Ghibli was to make the Joker,
You would see it.
I would not watch that shit.
That is such a
dude.
lie,
I would
bro.
because why is Ghibli making a Joker movie, bro? What the hell?
I haven't seen any movie by Studio Ghibli, dude. I haven't seen any of them.
They're pretty
I'm
good.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
Howl's
also
Moving
like-
Castle is really good. You should definitely give that a watch.
It's like I want to watch all that stuff. Like I have a list of movies I want to watch, and I don't even think a single live action movie is on that list.
What's on your list? Name a movie right now that people have said was good and that you want to give it a chance.
Hold on, I gotta pull up the list. I thought I had it separate.
Okay, John Wick. Do you want to see that?
No.
Why? It's good.
No interest in... Okay, here's the thing. My dad watched every single John Wick movie.
So did I. The great
And
movie.
he said, "Hey, they're really good. You should watch it." I caught clips of it, and honestly, it just looks so fucking boring.
Dude,
And they
you
made it
did
so
not
literally-
just say
isn't
John
it
Wick
not
is
just
boring.
What you like watching?
Dude, it's all
Freaking people dying.
all action though. Well, you can't tell me John Wick is boring. People have said there's too much action in it. It's all
boring because
action,
people
back to
don't
back to
actually
back.
die.
Okay. Let me.
All right.
Okay. So hear me out.
Yeah, no, people were actually dying and they showed live leak footage. Damian would be there.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the spot.
Like, bro, listen. I'm gonna sound like I sound like such an ass right now for like not giving anything a chance. And,
Why?
like, I can't even deny that I sound like an ass, right? The only live action movie that I can think of that I was moderately interested in recently was Bullet Train, and I
That's
never
good.
gave that a chance.
That's kind of like
Want to,
it's super fast
but
paced.
it's also the thing of I have zero commitment of going out to a movie theater, of spending the money for tickets, of getting.
You don't
a
have to
shoe-
do that.
Do you know what you
like
can
that.
do?
I'm just saying.
You go on
I
Pirates
could get a
Bay
free
and you
trial.
watch
Yeah, I-
Pirate Bay and you watch movies for free.
I already have. This thing, like,
Hold up, you already have it?
like,
So then what is the argument? What?
the argument is I don't have an interest in it. not interested enough to do it.
Okay,
Again, like all
but
my
if it's
points that I'm saying
yeah.
make no sense to anyone.
But if it's because
Makes
you
sense.
don't want to go outside and you don't want to pay for a ticket, you just said you have Pirate Bay. Watch your movies on there for free from the safety of your home. You can just make your wings or whatever
Okay.
you do and
Okay,
watch your
shut up.
movies.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Yeah.
Why would I watch a movie? Why would I dedicate the time to watching a movie that could potentially be unrewarding
hmm
when I could play video games?
But a game that could be
Raw.
potentially unrewarding. You just said Rise of the
Literally
Ronin. You sunk so many hours in just to call it mid. So was that rewarding? Did that reward your time that you put into it? That infinitely more. You could have
I
watched
spent
a billion movies in the time it
55
took you
hours
to
in.
play that game.
I got the satisfaction. I could not have watched a billion movies.
Well, okay. How many hours did you put
Yeah,
into Rise of the Ronin? Start there.
55.
55.
55.
The average movie is an hour to 2 hours long. You
Yeah,
could
you
have
could've
watched
watched, like,
like
18
like 80
fucking-
movies.
Yeah,
What
like-
the fuck?
Okay, that's the. I just want you to know, every single thing that you are saying to me is bouncing directly off me. I am
I
not
know.
taking anything that you are saying because I know that my ego is higher, thus better than yours.
So you think you're too good for
I don't
movies?
care.
That's what you're saying.
I think
That you only like the higher animated art forms. That you don't like movies.
I only like things within my niche. My niche is better than your niche. Thus, I am superior morally, ethically, blah blah blah.
That is ridiculous.
Honestly, though, yeah, I know that's stupid as shit. Honestly, I just really don't care for movies. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than none of them really interest me.
Okay.
Yo, wait, Damian's gonna be there for that freaking Suicide Squad anime.
Yeah, no, he's gonna watch that. Who's animating that? Is that
Wait,
Wit
what is
or
Okay.
who's doing that?
What is that?
Yo,
Not even supposed to be coming out.
Oh, of
I
course,
remember
he's
you
tuning
saying
in.
that shit.
So you are gonna
No,
watch
no,
that?
No, dude, I have not watched anime in months.
So you,
I-
oh my
okay, the
god,
other
dude,
thing
you
is-
are so
okay,
confusing.
no,
Hold
no,
up, shut
no,
up, shut up, shut up, shut up. You're so confusing. I don't want to watch live action because anime is just better. I haven't watched anime.
Because I read,
You what?
I read
Oh,
more
okay.
like comics, manga, books, anything like that than I watch film.
So if Oda made
Television.
the Joker
I don't watch
novelization
television.
and he drew comic pictures for it, would you watch it? I don't know what to say.
Let me establish. Okay.
Mhm.
Let me try to be specific about what my niche is. I don't watch movies, television. The only like recorded whatever content that I watch is like YouTube and Twitch. I
Okay.
completely stray away from anything that is not in some way, shape, or form video game related or documentary related.
There's video game movies.
But you could say, oh, there's documentaries on movies, which, yes, you could. Okay, would you consider a documentary movie?
Yeah, a type of movie. It's a genre. Depends on how it's
Okay,
shot, because
well
there's
then- okay,
documentary
well then I guess,
shows. If it's like a 2-hour documentary, it's a movie.
Okay.
If it's like a season,
I
then
have-
it's a show.
I've never seen a 2-hour documentary.
Are you
I've never
serious?
seen an hour documentary.
Yeah, what? They exist all
They're
the
long as
time. What are you talking
documentaries can be
about?
long as fuck. What are you watching? By documentary, do you mean do you watch video essays on YouTube and call it documentary?
No,
Okay.
no. Now,
But most
As far
documentaries now are
as,
shows.
like-
They're shows now. Most of them.
yeah, but I don't know. What else? As far as, I mean, like I said, I have not watched anime in like fucking like probably 5 months, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
So just kick that out the window, honestly. As far as like I said, I read a lot more than I watch. Like not hate. I don't give a shit about anything superhero related, DC, Marvel, any like indie comic developers. Webtoon is dog shit, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
I
If
know
you
it is.
like something on Webtoon, there's something clinically wrong with it.
Well, then one of us has something clinically wrong with them
Sonny,
because
I
the
don't
guy over
know
here.
I guess.
I
Okay, yeah, I guess
know
I
that
guess
you
I
want
can take
to.
it to
I'm
psych ward.
gonna fight my
Take me
my
to
neck
the
at this.
fucking psych ward then. I guess just take me there. Fucking
No,
Bro, yeah, go
most
straight to the
webtoons are
psych ward,
just
bro. All your
cringe.
web-
webtoon
No.
garbage. Get that out.
So
the fucking the
Yeah.
jab, bro. I read.
Also, you should see their TOS. You should see their TOS.
Oh yeah, no, the TOS is cringe.
what's the
Yeah.
TOS? How's it cringe?
Otherwise,
Damian,
hey, I don't remember the full thing because I didn't read the entire TOS because I saw like a post on it a while ago.
Is it like cutesy
But
talk or
one
is
of
it
the
like
things
official
was that
talk?
basically it's like official talk.
Yeah.
Basically, if your IP gets popular, Webtoon can
Like-
take 100% of the rights of
Okay, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
What?
it. On feet.
yeah, don't they own? Don't they now have the rights to like something that got animated into an anime? I forget what webtoon.
have-
One webtoon's an anime. One webtoon is an anime now, at least.
No, didn't
I
they
have
make a
no-
webtoon
that.
into a Netflix
I
show?
forget-
Isn't that what Sweet Home is? That's a webtoon, right?
Oh no, that's well, yeah, that one was a webtoon.
But do
That's
they
a
own
live
that?
action.
Do they own that?
I don't. Oh, I think
I
Netflix
don't
owns that one.
No, I mean, did they give the rights to Netflix? Like Netflix had to
like
buy
the
it from
webtoon?
someone. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I actually don't know in that case. That might have been before the TOS changed.
That's
'Cause-
so
That
bullshit.
probably was way before the TOS.
Yeah, because that one, Sweet Home, came out in like 2020.
Yeah, and
I wanna say.
like the TOS was recent, like pretty recently.
Do you think
Does
they
it?
did this because they weren't making enough
Does
money as a platform, and they saw these webtoons are starting to blow up now, so they wanted to take all the money
Yeah, I was
from
gonna
it?
say. Don't they also now allow like I might be wrong? Isn't it something with like you can just post like lazy AI made comics and stuff now?
I have no idea.
Something like that.
I like I said, I didn't read the TOS fully, but there were like some parts that like people were like talking about, especially the whole like IP steal thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
how
tech-
do you guys
Oh,
feel about
that-
AI being
Yeah,
used
actually-
for stuff like that, like for like comics and stuff?
Oh, I don't know. Like I don't like it when it just takes over everything and just makes an artist like lazy and unoriginal, and like then you don't have really a sense of like unique art style for some things.
Yeah,
I guess if people use it to like crutch on or like start off a rough draft, but actually,
see, I
like,
get that.
through,
Or to
that's
get for
kinda different.
concepts, I get it for
Putting hard
concept.
work into it.
Yeah, I think it should be
Yeah.
used for concept art, like like concept artists. I hate to say this, like maybe not the final concept art, but I'm saying like the draft of what it would be concept art is definitely gonna be like all automated if it's not already. But like
Oh,
there's a movie that got in trouble for using AI recently in a way that I don't think is horrible because I doubt anyone really lost their job over this. But it's Late Night with the Devil. It's actually a movie I want to see. And there's
I
a
heard
really
about it.
there's a really quick scene where like they're showing flashes of things on the TV, and all those quick flashes are you done with AI. Like it's like literally like 2-second flashes, and it's only for one part of the movie, and it's like literally like I think like a 10-second scene. But everyone's like mad about that, saying that you shouldn't see the movie because of that. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Come on, like the whole movie's not AI generated. It's just that part. They cut corners.
The issue with that is that platforms like Stable Diffusion, like whatever the hell other ones, they actively steal from artists. How do you
Yeah,
think they got a database for that, like for the generation to begin with? That is
the point. They do train them.
theft. That is yeah, you train them off of that. They have a fucking published sample list.
To be fair,
There's a lawsuit.
they probably did take someone's style for the movie. Let's be realistic.
Oh shit, of course they did.
So, like, there was probably like, I mean, like, it wasn't like they just like typed it in like random thing, and like they probably saw someone's style and like distinctly tried to just teach the AI it. Because, I mean, let's be real, fucking knowing AI now can somehow get you some good money if you fucking play the right hands.
Dude.
Yo,
Fucking,
that reminds me
you
of
don't understand, bro.
is it what I'm about to say? The freaking Pink Floyd contest.
What about that?
No, it's not. Describe
Oh, so Pink Floyd had a thing where it's like, for their one music video, whoever animated it the best would win. Was it like 10 grand or something, or might have been even more? It might have been like 50 grand actually. I might be wrong. Fucking either way, the winner ended up being some AI generated music video where it's just like the photos constantly blend into each other. into like different things.
Did they know it
in
was
my
AI
opinion.
generated?
I assume it's so obviously AI
Yeah, but
generated.
Pink
Like,
Floyd is so old though. Like you think
yeah, but
that
I
maybe
mean,
they just don't know.
let's be realistic. Are they going to be the ones choosing the winners, or is it going to be like management?
Probably management, but there's such a big band that you think they would have power over that though.
Still, again, imagine putting like your hard work and effort into animating a music video for probably like months because it's the whole video, and then some guy who just typed it on like 3 seconds on a computer smokes you. Fucking, I mean, it makes sense why people like just kind of like think that it might take jobs or want to give up on it, you know?
Hmm.
But dude, the point I was gonna make. Remember deep fakes? Remember
Oh
those
yeah.
things? There was a case. I don't think it was like official like court case, but just like a situation where there was like a popular like like doctor like account whatever that would like recommend like certain products or like like say like you really shouldn't do this shit to your body. They made a deep fake of her that was so accurate that nobody could tell until the doctor herself saw the post.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Which, if that's like Talon, you brought up the point of like you want us to get webcams, right?
Yes,
Like you want
I
that
do.
extra layer of immersion into the show.
Well, it's not
yeah,
even that. It gives
still
us a better video
That
element. But yes, I get what you.
that
I get what
alone,
you're saying.
like we are small as shit as far as like
No, we
viewer
literally
count
no
goes.
one. We are nobodies. Yeah, I know.
We are humble, but in the chance that we grow large or anybody who is large like gets attacked in this sort of way, what the fuck can you do about it? It's dangerous enough to have your voice on the
So,
internet.
but do you like me? Like, are you scared? Are you scared if you show your face, someone's gonna make a deep fake of you getting like railed or something?
Okay, no, it's not even that.
Yeah.
Ring doorbell cameras. I don't know if you've
Mm.
seen like any of the stuff
or
going
like
on
when
with
they
Ring
get
doorbell.
hacked or whatever.
No, not when they get hacked. It's somebody like there's a theft thing where if somebody will go up to your door pretending to be like I don't know a fucking Girl Scout or like
Yeah.
have like some like infomercial whatever thing to sell you, right?
Hmm.
And they will ask you if you're home. If you say no, then they'll just like break into your fucking house.
Yeah.
If you say yes, they can take that voice recording of you and then use it for so many different fucking things. So many different like audio consensual things. Like bank account information and like different shit. Like they will use that against you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It could
I mean,
be anybody on the street, bro.
kind of
That's the
crazy.
thing that scares me.
One thing, I don't have a Ring doorbell, but my family do. We do have cameras inside the house. I've expressed that I don't like it. I think it's weird, and it's a breach of privacy in a way. And I just don't like it because I know I've seen videos on the internet. Everyone knows that most of the cameras that you have, that someone on the dark web or someone somewhere has access to it. You think they don't, but they do. And yeah, part of me is worried. Like, there's definitely videos of my family and all of us on the internet somewhere in the
Yeah,
deepest, darkest depths of it, definitely. But like,
on the dark, like
literally.
fucking. Some people are telling on like a live webcam, and they just see like Aurora pull up to the kitchen. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, like this. I don't even know, man. Like, yeah, this definitely. I just think it's creepy. If it was my home, like if I had control over it, I wouldn't have cameras inside. Maybe outside, I get that for intruders and stuff, and I definitely want to get a Ring doorbell when I get my own place. But I don't. I just don't feel comfortable with cameras inside. I think it's weird. But it's not in my
If I get like
control.
a Ring doorbell and they start talking to me, and they ain't anyone that should have the doorbell, bro, I'm gonna shit my pants, low key.
Yo,
Like,
did you
that
see?
would scare the fuck
Did you
out
guys
of
see
me.
this video? I think it just went viral recently. This guy was like Steven here, and he was at some girl's door, and she was freaked out by it, and he literally was like, I'm here," and she was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And she was like, and he was like, "So I guess you don't want to have sex then?" And she's like, "My husband's in the room with a gun. Like, get the hell away." And he walked away. And I saw in the comments, everyone thought that maybe he responded to like one of those ads that's like mill 5 minutes away or something, or like he responded to like a stripper or a hooker, and maybe she gave him a fake address, so he thought it was the hooker's house, but it wasn't. She scammed him because he even said, "I knew this was going to be a scam" or something. Like he said something like that, or he said it was going to be a rip off. I just think that's kind of funny.
What was going on in that guy's life, bro? I'm more interested in his personal story,
He literally
bro.
looks like
What the
Peter
fuck?
Griffin. But yeah, he literally said, "I knew this was gonna be a ripoff," and that's when he mentioned the sex thing. And she's like,
What the fuck?
"My husband is a gun," and so back the fuck off.
Like, what the fuck? Okay.
But like, I don't think he meant. Everyone's like, "Oh, he's probably gonna kill her." I don't think it was like that. I think he seriously though he did get scammed by like a hooker online or some e-girl that he thought was gonna have sex with him.
Probably.
Yeah.
Friggin'. Oh, do you know what? Did you hear about like that whole like Friday the 13th resurrection thing for like the game?
No.
It was like a mod that these people were working on for a while now, and it was pretty much like trying to like kind of like revamp and revive the game in a way, so that way people could actually play it again
Yeah.
still, because like servers are gone and shit. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't bad, but I like Friday the 13th, the game, way more. It was way more fun in my opinion. I just I
Mm.
don't think like that element of Survivor, like being able to fight back, like it's Dead by Daylight instead of like
Well,
how it
I
was in
think
like
the
Friday
best
13th.
asymmetrical horror game is probably Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight's good and I like it, but nothing else to try to beat it. I liked
Friday
what
the
Friday the
13th
13th
was
was.
fun with friends, but I don't think it was a
Yeah,
good game. I think it was just fun. It was just a funny
yeah,
game. It was funny.
I don't think it was great, but I think it was still pretty fun. I have good memories from it. I feel like like the lane they were in, I liked better, and I feel like
Mm.
they started like crossing into Dead by Daylight with Texas. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the mod pretty much got like shut down now because they got cease and desist because
The studio
they
that owns the
decided,
movie, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they decided to sit on the IP and do nothing with it
Well,
instead.
were they
So
trying to make money off of it?
no,
Because if it's free, I don't think that's against the law. Like, I don't think you can cease and desist. It doesn't mean you have to stop. It just means they want you
yeah,
to.
it was gonna be free, but it's
If
just because
yeah,
like
if it's
the
nonprofit,
copyright
then
violation.
that's lame. But I thought that's like the loophole of fan
I,
films.
I
Like, if it's
I don't
nonprofit,
know.
then you can use the property. I thought that's
No,
how it
because
worked.
it's the same thing. Like it's the same case. Like with certain mods, like even the stupid ones that just switch models. Like you remember the whole Power World thing,
Hmm.
where Pokemon was being all weird because of a stupid mod that uses the models and
Yeah,
like
but
shitty
those mods
textures.
didn't get removed from the game. They're still there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
thought they got
sure.
a cease and desist
No, cease and
from Nexus.
I'm telling you, cease and desist just means they want you to stop. It doesn't mean you actually have to. It just they're telling you please get rid of this. But
Oh,
legally, if it's nonprofit, like if he was charging for mod access or like the game itself was promoting the mod, because the game is not free, unless you're on Game Pass, but you have to buy it on Steam, I think. Um, unless the game, if the game was promoting it as like a feature that they put in the game, then yeah, that's illegal. But I think
oh,
like again, like a fan film, you can make a million Spider-Man fan films, fucking. I don't even know Batman fan films. It doesn't matter as long as it's non-profit. If you made zero money off of it, then yeah, that you can do that. If it's crowdfunded, that's different. Crowdfunding is like if you have a fan film or a fan project and you take money from that, but you're not necessarily making money. If you take all that money and you put it into the project, that's still legal. So you could like use it to fund the project, but if you pocket any of that money, then that's against the law. Yeah, it's not okay.
uh,
That's how
yeah.
copyright works. I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
well, friggin', if that guy didn't take it down, he's ballsy
He
because I
probably
don't
just
really
got
want to test.
scared. He probably
Yeah,
just
I
got
don't want to
scared.
test the waters with like companies like Nintendo and shit, for example, when it comes to
And
suing.
even if they
'Cause-
don't win the lawsuit, Nintendo still has a whole team of lawyers, and so does probably the
oh,
Friday the 13th studio. Like in court, they'll probably run you up in court fees, even
yeah,
if
no,
you
I was gonna.
don't lose. Even if it just ends in a stalemate, you'll probably run you up in court fees. It's not worth fighting.
I mean,
Yeah.
friggin', what was I gonna say? I heard like that since it's like kind of legal, Nintendo likes to do that thing where pretty much they just hit you with so much like court fees that you have to decide, like you said, if you just want
Hmm.
to go bankrupt trying to fight it or just friggin' just give in and just give up.
Yeah, but like, dude, I could send a cease and desist to you right now for absolutely no reason. Just telling you to stop. I could hire a lawyer and just get it officiated. And I don't know, you do what you want with that.
I guess he's in the sister Damian, no more souls like.
No.
No,
Why?
it's so stupid, man. Nintendo's a shitty company. They're awful. They make good games,
Yeah,
but they're so fucking evil.
it's kind of crazy. I think we hit the hour mark at Nintendo's a shitty company.
We're actually an hour and like 5 minutes in.
Hour and
Yeah.
4 minutes
Yeah.
currently. Nintendo, honestly, Nintendo hasn't even made any like good games recently, bro.
What do you mean? Wait, are you
Ooh,
serious?
that might be wild. That
Give me
might
an example.
Tears of the
Give me an
Kingdom.
example.
start taking Kingdom right
Tears of
away.
the Kingdom is just Breath of the Wild meets Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword fucking sucks. Breath of the Wild was an amazing game, but it's the same, to my knowledge, because I haven't played it and I've only seen the trailers, and it seems like they only had shit in the sky. Pretty much the same fucking map.
Didn't they
It's
add
actually
two? And then they had two new realms, like an underworld and like the sky
Yeah,
world.
there's like an underground one too.
Yeah.
That's like the same.
Is there an
It's
underground?
like,
I
it's
didn't
like
know there was.
There's
yeah,
like an underworld. Yeah.
supposed to be like similar size to the.
Okay, but
to
okay,
the
but hear me out. Am I okay? But if the regular map is largely unchanged, which I don't know if it is.
No,
I
the
don't know if it is,
regular map is unchanged. Yes, it's the exact same map.
then
But they added
I'm not
the
gonna
sky.
I'm not re-exploring that shit.
I know, but
No
they
fucking-
added the sky as like its own new map, and the underworld is its own new map. And they added
Okay,
new
but-
building mechanics that everyone was
Yeah, you
posting
can't
about.
lie. The physics do seem kind of cool.
Yeah, no, it's definitely
Yeah.
impressive.
He's the guy to not like physics in a game. He'll prefer friggin' the random piece of branch you grab having
'Cause-
50 pages of lore.
Damien, in Tears of the Kingdom, it's
No,
it's kind of like
it's-
like Gmod level of physics. Like you can literally build
Fine,
anything.
fine.
No, it's not as crazy as Gmod.
No, Gmod's
Okay.
freaking peak.
No, I mean
The
like
thing
it's
that
that
drives
type of
the
physics
game
where you
is
can like
combat.
build anything.
That's it.
It's just your smarts. You build it. But no,
We're gonna have the Gmod podcast where we play Gmod for an episode. We're talking.
No,
We're
but-
gonna have the 3 chairs set up with our Gmod avatars and just talk.
yeah, VT. We're gonna become VTuber podcasters.
I hate all VTubers can die.
So you like
Oh.
you like animated characters in movies, but you don't like animated characters on streams.
Doesn't like them because he knows they're real.
I hate
It makes them wish that they were not real, or like that they were like real waifus that he could date.
VTubers like fucked up everything, bro. Like they're so stupid.
It's actually the IRL Twitch streamers and Kick streamers.
It's actually the iron. Shut up.
No,
It is.
It
It
is
is.
actually IRL streamers are the worst.
IRL streamers are a plague on society.
They actually just
actually
they actually just commit crimes on like Kick
Yeah,
and
they
stuff,
lit-
and they just get away with it.
yeah, they literally just commit like friggin' like random small crimes and shit now for attention.
Small crimes, they do assault and battery and all that type of shit.
Okay,
They'll go.
okay,
This is how
okay.
kick
Sometimes
streams will
I
go.
hate-
This is how kick streams will go if it's like a literal crime. It'll be like, hey, I'm a kick streamer, and then they'll literally like slap some dude in the head, and they'll be like, what do you want, bro? Just for content. Like they'll start assaulting people. That is so fucked up. Or they'll steal shit, and then like when they get banned, they're like, oh, that's so stupid. But most of it doesn't get banned. It gets allowed. So it's fucked up. Because I don't like censorship. I don't think anyone really does. I think it's fucked up. People should just be able to say whatever they want and do whatever they want within reason. You know, like you can't be a pedo. You can't assault people, commit crimes, stuff like that. That I understand. But like any platform like Kick like that, where they're like, oh, you can do whatever you want, it just becomes entirely racist and like criminal. Like they just start doing pedophile shit and they start doing racist shit. Like it's nothing that makes good content. It's just they know they can do anything, so they just destroy the platform's community like that. Instead of just, you know, on Twitch you'll get in trouble if you take your shirt off in a certain way and stuff like that. Like that, those are stupid bans. And on Kick,
Yeah.
that's allowed and that's fine. But like, doesn't mean you can just go ahead and become unhinged as fuck. Like that should not
Yeah,
be a
that's-
thing. The
that's
second you
still
commit
pet-
crimes, you should be banned. It doesn't matter.
I still pick Twitch over Kick, I guess.
No,
just 'cause,
definitely
like,
Twitch I like better, but Twitch has their
Because-
moments, dude.
bro, because like the problem too is like when you're a Kick streamer, everyone like you said, like how since everyone just acts out on there like that, everyone just expects you to be like the exact same way if you say that.
Yeah.
I feel like friggin' the Kick is honestly kind of just a place for like hate farming and hate mongering in any type of way. So
And
I feel like it's just kind of nasty.
I think Twitch, not Twitch, Kick is good though in general. Like Twitch needs competition because when they didn't have competition, they were doing all these bullshit things. Like, dude, they have a revenue split. They literally before Kick
Yeah,
and
I
stuff
remember,
existed, they
like,
had
the
a
revenue
50-50 revenue split. So 50% of all your revenue goes to Twitch is such fucking bullshit, and that got removed because people complained about it. But you know how criminal that is? That's where most of your money comes from, like ads and stuff like that. They were gonna take 50% of that. That is so crazy. And I think the previous revenue split was 25%. So for them to go from 25 to 50 is kind of nuts. Like, I don't know, man. Like Twitch, they need a competition. Competition's good for any platform. It's good for anything ever. And it just makes both of them better. But right now, Kick, it sucks to say that they're the only competition besides like Rumble, but nobody's really on Rumble. And
Hell hell of a lot of
Mixer's dead already.
The mixer
so.
doesn't even exist anymore. But I'm saying like Kick.
Yeah.
I just wish Kick was a better platform to contest with Twitch. But I'm glad they
Ninja
exist
caught a bag from Mixer and then dipped.
because Twitch just needs the competition for them to do better. But unless you guys have anything else to say, that could be it. We could wrap.
No, I think that's all I got.
I mean, just like a quick question though about Kick, Kick versus Twitch. Isn't the only thing that Kick like allows different from Twitch is like gambling and like things like that?
Well,
as
yes.
far as,
They
Yeah.
allow gambling too. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no
'Cause,
gambling
like,
and stuff.
that's the only like perk I've seen over like Twitch that like a lot of streamers like, oh, dude, we could gamble on Kick. Let's go to Kick.
Well, yeah, you have to have like so I think with Twitch you need to have a disclaimer and your stream gets like view restricted because it's only adults are allowed, which people lie about their age anyway. But I think with Kick it's like anybody, you could literally just start gambling on Kick and nobody's gonna stop you. Like there's no restriction, there's nothing. Which is, I think you should be allowed to gamble on the internet. If you want to waste your fucking money and be stupid, you should be allowed to stream it.
I think the reason why they took it away, I think just from Twitch and stuff, is because how big streamers were starting to like kind of trap fans in gambling scams.
Well, yeah, no, that was definitely what made it get restricted. But I'm saying like in general, like I said, I think censorship is stupid. And within reason. Like, you shouldn't be allowed to just tweet out a photo of a 12-year-old and be like, oh my god, ain't she hot, lol. Like, that's weird. Like, that's fucked up. And some Kick streamers have been doing stuff like that and, like, committing actual crimes. And they're just not getting banned. Or when they do get banned, they're like, I thought this was a free platform. Bitch, a crime's a crime. And if Kick doesn't act on that, then they're going to get in trouble legally. Like, seriously.
Yeah, it says a lot about the platform, too.
So... and it sucks because it seems like the CEOs of Kick really don't want to be associated with this community, but they kind of have to because that's all the people that are on there. And if they banned everybody for doing fucked up shit, Kick wouldn't exist anymore. Like, that's most of the streamers on there, right? So you're going to ban all of them, and then you're going to ruin your platform. And they're just too scared to act on that. Because that would self-sabotage themselves. So I kind of get it, but it's also fucked up. Like, they should act on stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah. I think...
Twitch is definitely the way to go if you're going to stream Twitch.
Go Twitch, Dark Skies, __. Or,
3 underscores.
speaking of Dark Skies, there's about 3 people on a Rainbow Six Siege squad, myself included.
Man, that's pretty sad because I wish I could be that 5th. But
Get rank 50, boy.
Get rank. Get freaking level 50.
But I say
ranked.
we can wrap right now. Thank you guys for listening. Episode 5 of the Alternative Podcast. Patreon.com/the Alternative Podcast if you want to help us bums out, but you don't have to because we all have jobs, I'm pretty sure. So you don't.
No, we're all very unemployed. We
we're desperate. We're beggars.
All your money. Jeff Bezos.
But yeah, if you want to, we post all of our episodes on there. But we're just trying to make our actual content good before. Like, we're not gonna make bonus content for Patreon yet because we haven't even gotten an audience. So obviously, we're not gonna be doing that. Like, but if we do eventually blow up, which I hope we do, yeah, we'll start doing stuff like that. But if you want to go over and support us, go ahead. We appreciate it. And if not, thanks for listening in general. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/darkskies with 3 underscores on Pikachu profile picture, but not for long because I'm getting a new profile picture commissioned, actually. So that's happening.
By who?
One of my friends from school. He, you might know him, Sonny, Damian. Do you know Damian?
Oh, I do.
Yeah. He does free commissions, and I saw his art. It looks so cool. And I asked him, like, cool. Dude, we were just talking, and I was like, yo, would you commission a picture for me? And he said, yeah, he definitely would. You just got to tell him what I'm looking for. So I'm excited for that. And, yeah. But, yeah, that's us. That's all I have to say. You guys have to say anything before we wrap?
No, that's it.
All right.
Have a good day, everyone.
Peace out, guys.